as their kit today. Well, they left Aguero up the pitch, and Aguero's been found, and the goalkeeper's come off his line. And Aguero goes for elevation and achieves perfection.
The fact that he could just dink it, as he did with the left foot, that's Aguero brilliance.
Here's Mendy. And then that's two. And this time it's the other poacher, Gabriel Jesus.
When it goes through legs, it's always harder for the goalkeeper, and it went through Congola's.
Sent out to Mendy. And Hamer lost it, and that's three. And a second for Aguero.
The keeper has made a complete mess of it. You don't do that when the likes of world-class talent is around.
Mounier and Stankovic. Well, that's the most unlikely event of the entire afternoon. Huddersfield have scored.
Really important that Mounier made it his, and once he got that flick on, it was just a well-timed run.
David Silva! Ho, ho, ho! A party piece. That is a treat.
Well, his ability is star-studded. I'd like to praise now his hunger to keep doing it season after season.
Aguero fancies it, hits the post rather than the jackpot. Mendy really wrapped his foot round that, and Aguero has his 13th Manchester City hat-trick.
He has proven an unstoppable force, and what about that for a finish?
Here's Sané. Could be six now. And it is own goal, Congolo. Adds insult to injury for Huddersfield.
It's just wonderful explosion of pace and power by Leroy Sané.
The first cricket score of the football season. Manchester City 6, Huddersfield Town 1.
No question United owe them one here. Their last season founded on inexplicably dropped points at places just like this. Brighton's stayed afloat largely on the back of their form right here. Bong. In by March. Oh, lovely touch. That is delightful from Glenn Murray.
That finish is really, really clever.
Bouncing now. Pascal goes for the corner. De Gea didn't come. Squeezed back across goal. 2-0. Shane Duffy has doubled Brighton's lead.
Fancied his team were going to produce a performance. They've produced nothing so far, and now they've got to produce something very special to get back in this.
Take was aimed at Lindelof, back in by Shaw. Lukaku, United back in it. It's not taken long.
That's a really clever flick, and United are back in again.
Stevens and Gross by penalty. At least as much man as ball.
Amateurish defending.
Pascal Gross. The Seagulls soar! This is the stuff of Cloud9!
He just panicked for a minute there, didn't he, Pascal Gross?
They have a late penalty for a foul on Fellaini.
Yeah, it's a clumsy challenge, that.
I'm not sure there's time for this to matter. Pogba belts it in with no time left. Time is up. Manchester United simply were not themselves. Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Manchester United 2.
Building and building. Is this going to be the season for Liverpool to get back on the trophy trail? Could it possibly be the Premier League, which they've never won, of course? Palace themselves are looking for a little piece of club history tonight. They've never won their first two games in a top division season. Mane's away, the player who always scores against Crystal Palace. He's going to do so here. It's a brilliant breakaway goal, and Liverpool wrap it up here in South London. Final score, Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 2.
This may be Burnley's first Premier League home game of the season, but they've already been busy here at Turf Moor with 2 European wins under their belt this term. 2 was the magic number for Roberto Pereira and Watford last weekend as they saw off Brighton to start the campaign with a bang. This is Deeney. He's looking to get Watford going. Andre Gray giving it back to Deeney. He's looking for Gray again! It's a stunning finish and a wonderful start for Watford.
It's a brilliant start to the game from Watford, then a wonderful goal from Gray.
Lively start to this encounter here. Goodmanson's corner. Foster couldn't get it. Burnley are back on terms. The almost instant hit back.
What a response from Burnley.
Now it's Deeney. And May felt the full force of that. Deeney now is in and scores. An early goal in the first half, an early goal in the second half. Watford have their lead back.
Deeney into the box, one touch to control, and then the outside of the right foot. It's an absolutely brilliant goal.
Hughes going for it. Oh, it's a fantastic goal. Burnley gifted possession to Watford, and then Will Hughes stepped forward and did the rest, and with some style.
Hughes just setting himself for the shot, and it is like a laser leaving his left foot just inside the post.
It's a perfect start to the season for Watford. Final score, Burnley 1, Watford 3.
It's 4 years since Spurs won the first 2 league games of the season, and the first weekend of this season suggests there won't be much margin for error, with last campaign's top 5 all hitting the ground running. For Fulham, they need to turn last week's positive performance into a positive result. Eriksen making the run for Trippier. Dyer joining them, Lucas Moura! Wonderful goal to give Tottenham a deserved lead.
What a finish. No surprise that it's come from this right-hand side. The amount of space that Spurs have been afforded.
Kenny. Tottenham coming across to cover Mitrovic's run. Ball still ends up at his feet. Fulham inches away from getting back on level terms.
Opens up the angle to get the shot. Through the legs for Tottenham. Wanted to see it cannon off the post.
More space in the attacking context now, and they should and have made it 1-1. Mitrovic reacted superbly.
But it finds its way to Mitrovic. He makes no mistake from 3 yards out.
It's Trippier. It's 2-1, and Tottenham's lead is restored.
It's a brilliant bending free kick over the wall into the corner, and Fabry has no chance.
More space now for Spurs with Lamela. Kane to his left, Lucas Moura to his right. Here's Harry Kane. Is this his moment? Yes, it is. Finally, Harry Kane scores a Premier League goal in August.
Coolly brings it back onto his right foot and side puts it home.
3 goals for Spurs and 3 points for Spurs as well. Full time. Spurs 3, Fulham 1.
Midlands derby between 2 clubs who both seen their fortunes revive in recent seasons. Leicester City followed up promotion with the Premier League title only 2 years later. Now they take on Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have similar lofty ambitions. Raul Jimenez onside, crosses over hit. João Moutinho! Real wake-up call for Leicester, magnificent from the Portuguese. Raul Jimenez. Great determination again by the Mexican, and it's been helped away by Chilwell. Further frustration for Wolves. Johnny, away from Ricardo. Jimenez! They've hit the woodwork again. A responsive last from Leicester. Albright with a cross. An own goal. Rui Patricio beaten. Matt Doherty put the ball past his own goalkeeper, and Leicester City lead. Started playing with far more adventure. Maddison deflected and in. James Maddison up and running in the Premier League for Leicester. Vardy pulling away from Bolly. It's a red card for Jamie Vardy.
He clearly gets the ball, but it's the follow through. He doesn't have to follow through like that.
Down by Raul Jimenez. Deflected by Johnny, which struck the angle of post and bar. Johnny. Ruben Neves. Twisted away by Schmeichel. Leicester City have had to dig deep for this one. Leicester City 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0.
It's a kick-start for Everton, the dawning of the Marco Silva era at Goodison Park. Fair to say that Sam Allardyce never quite hit it off with the Evertonians. Marco Silva's remit, they tell me round here, is to get them into Europe next season and maybe get some silverware in the Goodison Park boardroom. Baines plays it short. It's a clever routine. It's a brilliant goal. Theo Walcott scoring against his schoolboy team.
Theo Walcott just slides off the back, and once he gets him there, first touch is good. He just lifts it past Alex McCarthy despite the touch, finds its way to the net.
Coleman, Walcott's offside, so that avenue is closed. He's checked himself onside now. Walcott puts his mind into the cross. 2-0 Everton. A new hero has been born in these parts. His name is Richarlison.
Richarlison goes inside, and he's strong, he's powerful, he wants it, and he absolutely buries it past Alex McCarthy.
Davis doesn't get there. Ings, right place, right time, off the mark in Southampton colours.
He's so free, look at him, middle of the 6-yard box, nobody picking him up. The flick on, good finish past Pickford.
Baines. Gay shoots save the crowd. He answers the call with quite a telling save. Well, Marco Silva promised something special. I think it's fair to say it's something far more acceptable if you're an Evertonian. The final score 2-1.
We welcome you along to the Cardiff Carnival. Once more, this fun-filled riot, the assault on the senses which comes with a ticket to a Cardiff home game when the good times were in town. It was this stadium, this crowd, this wave of passion that carried them into the Premier League. Won by Hoylett, taken back by Kennedy, who's had a kick out there, right in front of the referee, who now gives a free kick, and Kennedy will be very lucky if that's all it is.
Looked it to me as well. It's certainly a yellow card, but even a red for that.
Shelby and Perez! Etheridge with a well-judged dash off his line.
Etheridge making himself big, brilliant save.
Hayden has flung himself in and has done so directly in front of a referee who showed a red last weekend and shows a red now.
How high does he go on Josh Murphy? He lifted his leg very, very late.
Taken up by Muto. Muto's cross, they cry handball, they have a penalty. Craig Pawson had a clear view and Neil Warnock has nowhere to look.
Certainly raising the arm, making himself bigger. That's the correct decision, it is.
Etheridge saved one last week. Kennedy! Etheridge saves again! The fella from the Philippines has come up trumps 2 weeks running, and it is worth a point. Wow. It finishes Cardiff City 0, Newcastle United 0.
A first home game of the season for West Ham United. Can they get off to a winning start here at the London Stadium, or can Bournemouth follow up their day one win with another positive result here in East London? Linking up well there. Arnautovic through to Hernandez. Brooks. Oh, he's got it through to Wilson. Good save by Fabianski. Anderson, great ball. Oh, Hernandez goes over. Referee has a really good look. Stuart Atwell points to the spot. Arnautovic scores. West Ham hit the front. Marko Arnautovic, hammer of the year, opens his account for the new season. Zabaleta, good looking ball. Arnautovic, he can play Anderson in. Arnautovic goes for it, and I think he's chosen the wrong option. This is Sermon, he's got it through to Brooks. Brooks, good save by Fabianski. He's taken that nicely, Wilson, but he's all on his own. Pass one, pass two, brilliant goal! What a majestic solo goal from Callum Wilson! It was him against 5 defenders. Fraser to take, and Cook with the header, and it's a goal for Bournemouth, and Steve Cook heads Bournemouth into the lead. West Ham United 1, AFC Bournemouth 2.
Jose Mourinho claims you can't buy class, but rivals Manchester City, however much invested, are something special. They're top. Watford and Bournemouth among the 6 sides with a 100% record so far. United 9th. Huddersfield's goal difference sees them bottom, with West Ham, Fulham and Unai Emery's Arsenal also on 0 points. Cardiff's draw with Newcastle got the Bluebirds off the mark. A tough test next week for Wolves against the defending champions. Neither Arsenal nor West Ham can afford to lose their London derby. Southampton will be looking for a first win of the season when former boss Claude Puel's side are in town. And Manchester United will seek to bounce back from defeat at Brighton. But Tottenham will make it tricky. Fortunes can't contrast much more sharply. Jose Mourinho's men had a shocker. Not to take anything away from the Seagulls, their second successive home win over one of the Premier League's biggest of big hitters. Pep Guardiola's side, on the other hand, were devastatingly dominant. An evergreen Sergio Aguero scoring a hat-trick. We haven't seen a title defence launched like this for some time. Can they keep it up? Join us again.